I want to talk to you guys really quickly about liquid, specifically the liquids you're supposed to have on your liquid diet. Now, according to my diet plan, I'm allowed to have certain liquids per day. In unlimited amounts, I'm allowed to have water, sugar-free Jello, and a whole host of other things. Let me tell you, after 8 days, those things become effing disgusting. Laid out here, I have 3 things I want to show you guys. This is the diet plan that my nutritionist put me on. This was a plan I was on about 3 months before I actually got approved for my surgery. Once I was approved on my surgery, my doctor, who is Kier Chavda, put me on this 2-week preoperative liquid protein diet, which sucks. And then I have my nutritional guidelines after bariatric surgery. So I have 3 different diet programs that I've been on for the last 6 months. So currently right now I am in the process of the 2-week liquid diet. Again, this thing sucks. Here is my dinner for tonight. Again, I have to have 4 to 5 of these today. I'm on my 3rd one today. I'm going to have some broth tonight, but my broth literally only gives me about 5 grams of protein, which sucks. And it gives me like 0 calories. And I need calories for the day. I have to do 600 to 800 calories per day. This is the first page of my diet. I am able to do ready to drink shakes, and I have all of these at home. I am also able to do any of these sugar-free clear liquids. So clear liquids, not allowed to have caffeine or alcohol. I haven't even slipped up on either of those things, which I'm shocked of. Sugar-free Kool-Aid has become bae. I can't do decaf coffee. I don't know about you guys. When I do decaf coffee, it runs right through me. So as you guys know, I am on day 8 of my preoperative liquid diet. Since the beginning of surgery, since the beginning of my road to surgery, I have lost about 70 pounds. Since I've been on this pre-op liquid diet, the most weight I have lost is, I try to shy away from the scale, but I've lost about 12 pounds and I'm only on day 8. I know a lot of that was probably water weight, but I feel like I drink my weight in water every single day. So I'm just losing and gaining the same amount of weight every day. The hardest thing about this diet is the fact that I'm constantly going to the bathroom. Like, that's the only thing I can tell you. Went to go see Justice League today. The movie's 2 hours. I went to the bathroom about 5 times. It sucked. I was like, I need to download that one app that lets you know when you can miss parts of the movie, because my boyfriend is terrible at telling me what I've missed. So, the diet. Typically when I wake up in the morning, like I told you guys yesterday in the last video, I have my lemon juice and my other things per day. Right now, I'm actually kind of tired of the diet. I don't crave any other food, but for the last 2 or 3 days or so, I've been struggling with meeting my calories. I think it's because my body is kind of like, this is not what we want, but I don't want anything else. I had a hard day today. And I was like, man, I should go get McDonald's. And I'm telling you, it's super easy to slip, especially when the restaurant's like right across the street. But I didn't go. I just went inside and I made my protein drink and I drank it without issue. It's easier to drink them now, but it's harder to make myself, if that makes sense. So like when I first started drinking them, I thought they were the most disgusting thing in the world. I actually looked through my diet worksheet and I was like, maybe I'm missing the parts where there's actual food, but I wasn't missing those parts because they didn't exist. So on day 8, probably the worst thing that I've actually had to deal with is 1, going to the bathroom all the time, and 2, trying to get my calories down. I don't know how many of you guys are actually going through this process, but when you meet with your surgeon, when you meet with your nutritionist, they tell you what amount of calories you need to consume per day to actually lose weight. I don't think a lot of people understand that. They think, oh, they can eat whatever, and if they go to the gym, they're going to lose weight. That's a lie. You can't lose weight that day. You can't eat whatever and lose weight. You have to eat the amount of calories needed for your weight to either maintain it, gain, or lose. You can learn a lot of this stuff from people who are like weightlifters. I have a friend who's a wrestler, and he has to eat a certain amount of calories to, 1, make weight, and 2, make sure that he maintains that weight and muscle. If you're overweight like me and some of the other people who might be watching this video, you have to eat less than the calories needed. The best way to be aware of that is by meeting with your nutritionist and making sure that you are not eating too less. There's literally a science to it, and that's why you need to see doctors and you need to see nutritionists, because I would just think, okay, if I starve myself all day, I'll lose weight. No, you won't. Your body goes into kind of like a fight or flight thing, and your body starts to retain the fat that you have, and it starts to panic. So then you won't lose weight and you won't gain weight. You'll just kind of maintain weight. Eventually you'll lose weight, but you're probably dying. So, but I'm not a doctor, so don't trust me. Another horrible thing about this diet, and I think a lot of people have this misconception about people who are a little overweight. They think that we're just eating all day. People who are typically obese, they don't eat all day. We tend to miss a lot of meals, and then we eat one giant meal. I can tell you from my personal experience, throughout the day, wouldn't have a bite of anything. I drank a lot of water. But by the time I got home at 11 or 12 o'clock at night, I had a couple of cheeseburgers, some french fries. I probably had a bowl of ice cream. 2 a.m., I had 2 bowls of cereal. There was one night I woke up and made a whole steak and mashed potatoes meal because we're eating once a day. And the horrible thing about that is that you're training your body to get used to the fact that you're going to load up on all those carbs at that time. And it's really, really bad. So one of the best things I've learned about being on this diet is actually creating a relationship with food, especially when I started the diet that I did with my nutritionist originally. When I started this one, I had never eaten food based on the nutritional value and what it meant to me. I didn't know how important carbs were, or calories, or protein. I didn't know if I started with my protein first, I'd be fuller faster. So eating those lean meats first, and then moving to vegetables, and then moving to like grains and things like that, that actually helped me out a lot. And I started to actually lose weight. I wasn't losing weight before. I'm the queen of diets. I would take diet pills and I would eat my salads, and then I'd have one day where I just binge. All the weight I lost, gone. I mean, not that quickly, but if you're making poor food choices, it's really, really easy to fall off whatever wagon that you're on. And I'm tired of falling off the wagon. Like, why do I even have to get off? So I'm happy that I made it to day 8. Tomorrow should be a lot easier. I'm really, really concerned about Thanksgiving, but the good thing is boyfriend has to work, so we're not leaving town. So I'm just gonna kind of be hanging out at home. I made it to where I wouldn't have anything to eat. I literally took everything out of the house, and it's just filled with the things I can eat, like our friend protein drink and broth and sugar-free Jell-O. Oh, and for my folks who are actually on this liquid diet and you're going the sugar-free Jell-O route, do not get the lemon Jell-O. It's disgusting, and it smells like bleach when you cook it. I swear to God, it's disgusting. I ate the cherry Jell-O in like 2 sittings. The lemon Jell-O has been in the fridge for like 2 days. I'm not eating it. I'm throwing it out tonight. I'm gonna go get me some more cherry. I might try the orange, but that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them in the comments below. I really appreciate everybody who has taken the time to watch me on this journey, the people who have sent messages, the people who have commented. I'm not making this for subscribers or anything. It's just my digital diary of this journey. I just want to see myself, where I'll be in a year. A nice thing my best friend said today, Megan, she says that all the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into doing this for the last year are going to pay off. And I'm hoping they do, not just with the surgery, but just my overall health and my overall outlook on life. If you are dealing with body issues, a lot of times depression comes along with that. And I've been depressed for a really long time because I always saw myself as something else. And when I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize that person, it really, really hurt. So every day I'm starting to see more and more who I am and who I'm supposed to be, and feeling better about that girl. So just thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, and I really appreciate it. And I'm hoping to not only make myself proud, but to hopefully empower anybody out there who's struggling with the same things, or who actually watch these videos and find some sort of motivation. I'm not a role model by any terms. I feel like I'm a pretty horrible person, but I'm hoping that by being honest and open about this, others will not feel bad about doing it, and we can remove the stigma of weight loss surgery. I'm really tired of people thinking it's a cop-out or it's a horrible thing, and it's not. I'm taking care of me. I want to be around longer. I have the genetics for a lot of bad things, and I'm just trying to change that my life is my choice. I don't have to follow in the same line as my parents or my grandparents, and I refuse to.